Hey, Dostie here. It's been a while since we talked, eh? Only summer. What a weird summer that was, eh? Now look, I'm no stranger to fire. I was in California for over 30 years, but the Cameron Peak fire here around the Front Range put some serious hurt on Fort Collins here in Colorado, and now it's already November. Thankfully, it snowed last week. Here on the plains, in the mountains, on the fire, and now it's winter, and time to start thinking about getting ready to make some snow turns. Although this last week it was like Indian summer. Anyway, here's what I wanted to talk about. Okay, if you're a freeheel tele skier, or you want to be, or your uncle wants you to be, or your dad or your mom or whatever, you come to the right place. Otherwise, why would you listen to me, right? So I figured we could just talk telly to get the season going here. Not a whole lot of gear talk, some freeheel tribe talk. I was talking with JT Robinson the other day, and he asked me about, the age-old thing about growing telly, and if the new gear can help to grow the sport. A lot of folks, myself included, we've been emphasizing improvements in gear, hopefully to grow interest in telemark skiing. And part of that is historical, because interest in tele skiing practically exploded when the first plastic telemark boot, the Terminator, was introduced. It was a step function in improvement. It was like amazing. And, of course, interest exploded as well. All right. Since then, all the improvements by comparison have just been little incremental changes, right? If the Terminator doubled control, the progression to 2-pin telegear probably doubles the breadth of telegear. I wouldn't say it doubles the downhill, but it definitely probably 50%. I don't know. But it absolutely doubles or greater the backcountry capability, the uphill efficiency, okay? But here's the thing. Gear is not why we telly or why you would want to learn to telly, okay? I think it's more about declaring your independence from the herd, okay? You're free to think different and walk different and ski different. And when you figure it out, there are some advantages. But that's not why you choose to telly. The advantages. That's how you justify that you continue to telly years later when your friends are ridiculing you. Why do you ski with a broken binding? Okay. Here's the thing. The reality is, if you even have an inkling of interest in telly, all you need to do is get a pair of used, beat-up duckbill boots and a Targa binding, and you will figure it out, okay? And a lot faster and with more control than you would with 3-pin bindings and leather boots, okay? And which, look, if you want to do that, I encourage you, okay? Madsen has his crew go out on leather gear, and he videoed it. And it was pretty humbling, I think. It looked humbling, all right? But you could tell the guys were getting it, and they realized, okay, it's even with flimsy, crappy gear, you can tell, okay? So the main thing isn't the gear. It's pride in performance. It's ripping up the snow-covered slopes, not just charged with adrenaline and powered by gravity, but doing it with poise and control, okay, and style. Definitely style. See, I think that's one of the core things that's different about telly. It mandates that you do it with style, but it's not about copying a particular style, but more a matter of developing your own. Yes, you definitely want to mimic really good telemarkers, and there's more consistency at their level than there is when you're learning, because everyone flails their own unique way as well. But the thing is, the whole thing is, it's like walking. Everyone I know knows how to walk. All right? We all walk. We bend our legs at the knee and swing the foot and spring off the toe and all that. But everyone has a different gait, a different stride, different bounce, a slouch, a slip, a slide, okay? And you can pick friends out in a crowd by the way they walk, right? And the same is true of the telly dance, okay? Everyone is unique and different, and to me, that's part of the appeal of telly. You know, with telly, there's so many things. It's how you initiate the turn, how deep you dip, how you weight the two skis, your stance, how far apart you are, how much you tip. And there's just so many little things, all right? And all these things, and a lot of it is dependent upon your mechanical skeletal structure, all right? And so it's inevitable that you're going to develop your own unique telly style. It's kind of mandatory. But here's one of the side benefits. I know this sounds really cliche, but I do believe it's true. When you free your heel, you free your mind, because you don't have to be like everybody else, and you're not going to be like everybody else. And it's cool to be different, I think. Okay, it's hard to learn. It takes some learning to figure it out. But when you do, you'll know that you found it. A hard turn is good to find. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, if you want to give her a go and learn the turn, Madsen is working on a way to rent telly gear. He might have announced it already, or he's about to announce it. Okay. Not only in Utah, but in Colorado's Front Range and in the UP, in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. You got to go somewhere on the Freeheel website. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but he'll probably put that underneath after he posts this on YouTube. Okay. So listen, it was great to catch up, talk telly. It's November. Okay. So ski season's what? A couple of storms away. Free your mind, free your heel, and spread Telemark. I'm out of here.